Multiple civil society organizations have staged a nationwide protest over the delay in achieving justice in Keren Akpaga's case. The head of the coalition, Lemuel Ugegbe, condemned the silence of the Ministers of Women Affairs and the education over their slow pace in getting justice for the deceased. The coalition called for justice at the Unity Fountain in Abuja on Wednesday, where the protest kicked off. Here's more on the story from our reporter.
14-year-old Keren Akpaga's passed away on 22nd of June 2021. Multiple advocacies and demonstrations have been held to bring about justice over her rape and subsequent death. Following an ultimatum by civil society organizations to embark on a nationwide protest if justice is not served, multiple civil society organizations have now executed their promise as the protest kicked off in Abuja on Wednesday. Speaking at the event, the president of Men Against Rape Foundation and leader of the coalition stated that the standard procedure was to shut down the school while investigations were being carried out. But that had not been the case for the Premier Academy, Lugbe, Abuja.
Lagos State government responsibly and responsively took steps immediately to shut down the physical structure of Dowen College. That is what every responsible government should do. Global best practices says that if there is allegation that a child has been endangered by an act in a school facility or any facility whatsoever, you shut down first and you investigate later. Unfortunately, as we speak, the Minister of Women Affairs, who unfortunately the world has been deceived long enough by the Minister of Women Affairs, Dame Pauline Talin, that she's heavy on children and women. Dame Pauline Talin, 5 months after a child died in this circumstance, has been in a conspiracy of silence and inaction. Nothing can intimidate us. We will continue to demand justice for Keren. Keren Akpaga's will not be one of those other statistics when we are calculating children who were sexually abused and died and we did not get the perpetrator. This one we shall find. We shall find the rapist.
Recall that Keren was a boarding student of Premier Academy, Lugbe, Abuja. She was raped with a condom left inside her, which led to her death. Speaking at the protest, the mother of the deceased, Vivian Akpaga, narrated her ordeal since her daughter's death.
But immediately she died, the page turned, started accusing me of being a careless mom and all that. And it had happened under my care. But she was in school when it happened. I reported to the FCT command on the 22nd, the same day she died. And it's now been a very good journey because somehow information like her medical report and the autopsy report they refused to release to us, they released to the school. We reported all the school had been doing because the principal in one of his interviews even said that if they had known there was a condom in her, they would have removed it. But they were seen not to be working. So on the 6th of October, we filed a petition for the case to be transferred to the force headquarters, which it was, and they are handling the case now.
Also speaking at the event, human rights activist Ariyo Dare Atoye called on the FCT administration to make an example for potential rapists and pedophiles by ensuring justice was served.
There shouldn't be a killing zone for our daughters and our children. What we are demanding for is action. What we are demanding for is justice for Keren. And we are also asking the Minister of Women Affairs and the FCT Minister that government is not for pleasure seekers. Government is not for weak people. Government is not for people who are unconcerned about the plight of ordinary people. We want the FCT administration to show that indeed they believe in the girl child. We want the minister to believe that he has a respect for his own daughter. We want Madam Talin, Pauline Talin, to show that she has a respect for her daughters, her granddaughters. We want the people in administration to show that they have respect for their daughters and granddaughters. We want President Muhammadu Buhari to show that he has respect for his daughters and granddaughters.
As Keren's mother and civil societies await the investigation by the police and release of CCTV footage, pressure mounts on the government to take action and bring the perpetrator to book.